you ever find yourself driving in a car when the most fantastically painful diarrhea strikes? I have. That's why I used Strike No More. A bag you tuck under your behind to release all your bodily functions while driving. No mess, no fuss, no pain. You don't even have to take your hands off the wheel. You just go.
Strike No More? Oh. Strike No More. And Fresca.
You got the 12-pack, right?
A Fresca?
Yeah.
For Strike No More? Does Strike No More come in packs?
I like that
It
no
has
mess
to,
policy.
right?
Did anybody receive their Strike No More package from the...
No, I didn't get that either.
You didn't get anything?
I haven't gotten anything from Fresca either.
Strike No More keeps sending me things. I even had to call them. I had to call them and be like, hey, stop sending me all of these.
Did you send back all this stuff?
Well, they said, well, the only payment they want is one full bag. So you want to start off with the
Me?
hello?
Oh, aren't we already?
Yeah, we're
going?
starting, but we can cut this out.
Hello.
We can leave it in.
Hello.
That fell
There you
apart
go.
quick.
Beautifully.
If we were in the woods, do you think anyone would hear us? Or do you just go, there they go again.
I don't think if we did that in the woods. First of all, this chair is very creaky.
Ooh, did that one switch? Because I don't remember that one being as creaky.
Yeah,
Someone pull the whole switcheroo.
switcheroo. Yeah, well, last night we had the table open, so all the chairs got mixed around.
So that's what
I'll just
happened.
stop moving.
Can you do that for the duration of a podcast?
No. So.
All right, sorry to our loyal listeners who've been with us since the beginning.
Day one.
Sorry
We
for the
appreciate-
creakiness.
Yeah. Sorry for the creakiness.
We love all the emails that we're getting, all the tweets.
Yeah, everything. The people who don't know we're a podcast yet, stop texting us.
Yeah.
I think if someone heard us in the woods doing that opening, they would immediately come to our aid to make sure we're okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the opposite.
Like,
If I hear something creepy or non-woodsy like in the forest.
Yeah, let me ask you both separately. You hear someone singing in the woods, and it's not, it's fine, but it's not great. Are you going to go check on them?
For a second, I thought we sounded like cats.
The musical or the animal?
If I heard cats in the woods, yes, I would go over to see the cats.
Or are we talking like, memories all alone in the moonlight? Like if someone
Can you
was
sing
singing
that
What?
on the pod?
Did
Did you sing that?
I don't know all the
We're gonna
words.
get flagged. No, I mean we're
Oh,
gonna
are
flagged.
we gonna get? Am I gonna have to beat? No, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll see. If we
We'll
get
see.
flagged, we get flagged. Whatever.
Yeah. Flagged. Yeah, right. Like we're on anybody's radar.
Come at us.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine this episode gets uploaded the next day. I gotta cease and desist. I'm being audited, and your subscription to Hulu has been revoked.
I saw a TikTok
What's that?
where I'm going to tell you what I saw.
Oh. No, TikTok. What is that? Like the Little Mints? Oh no,
It's a
those are
song-
Tic Tacs. Never
Song
mind.
made by Kesha. I saw
Good one.
I saw a TikTok of these people. I'm pretty sure it's fake. I believe that most things on the internet are fake.
Yeah, well, you have to just assume.
Like
Yeah.
UFOs.
No.
We could get into this was an idea from one of our listeners was we could talk about conspiracy theories that we actually believe.
Oh, that's a
So
good
maybe
one.
that would be a good one for a future episode, or if we get into it now.
Right now.
The listeners know what we're going to get into by seeing what the episode title is.
Yeah, but we don't know.
But in this TikTok, this guy was in the woods. These two people were driving in the woods.
Yeah.
Dirt road,
Mhm.
obviously, it's in the woods. And there was this person laying in the road, like flailing their arms.
Close
This was that
encounter.
night, of course.
Do you get out? That's the question.
They swerved and sped up and just drove right
Kept
by.
going.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would do the same
would,
thing.
No, you wouldn't stop and help the person.
Absolutely not.
Nikki, would you get out and help?
Heck no.
I was in. Okay, so
Okay, let
here's-
me ask you too.
Yeah.
Would you be able to see this person?
Nope. That person. Da-doom, da-doom. What the heck is that? That's immediately what would happen. Unless I have my brights on.
I was
What were they wearing? White? All white?
like a ghost? No, they were normal clothing.
Like, no, but if they were like if
white
they were
hoodie?
wearing camouflage, like most people in the woods would, I would.
They were in the middle of the road, just laying and going.
I don't like
tell
that.
This is Nikki's corner. Hey, I don't like it. All right, out of Nikki's corner.
In camouflage, I don't like it.
Quick story.
Yes.
Because you just
It doesn't have to
reminded
be
me.
quick though.
No, it's going to take as long as it needs to.
Okay.
Coming home from seeing a movie, big group of people in the car, a bunch of Pauls with us, right?
Okay.
Driving down, I want to say Lions Road. Doesn't matter. We could bleep that out or whatever on the pod. We're driving down Lions Road
By the time this airs, we probably won't even live here.
from
Tons of lions.
from Delray Beach.
Okay.
We're driving. All of a sudden, our driver slams on the brakes
Oh gosh.
and pulls over.
This
We
is at
go,
what time of night?
Had to be close to 10, 11 p.m.
Nothing good happens
So,
after midnight,
yeah.
so that means something good must have happened. because it was
Something
before
great
midnight.
happened. Nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m.
Oh, 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, so then the story's
Yeah,
good.
we're great
Okay.
story, fantastic. So we're driving, right? Pull over. Of course, me in the car. I don't see anything. A and B, the music's loud, so I might as well be in an echo chamber. And pull over. I have no idea what's going on. I go, what happened? They go, you don't see? There was a lady in the road.
Oh my god.
I said, what? We get out. She wasn't in the road, but like she was right off the curb.
Mm-hmm.
And
She was not on the sidewalk.
She was not on the sidewalk,
Okay.
right? So dressed like she was at the club, young, not old, maybe 20s, like
I
late
would consider
20s.
that young.
Young girl, late 20s, probably of Hispanic descent.
Okay.
This isn't important for the story at all. And she is incoherent, but she's moving, flailing, like a fish, kind of flopping. And we're like, whoa, what the heck? We're like, are you okay? We go through her wallet like you do.
Mm-hmm.
No cash, but we weren't even looking for cash. We found her license, trying to call her name, nothing. So we call EMT. We call the paramedics. Paramedics arrive.
Her wallet was just
It was like in her hand while she was like flailing.
Oh,
And she
okay.
was like throwing her arms pretty hard. Like, I was like, I would not, like hard enough that I was like, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Paramedics come. And we're like, we're gonna leave, and it was like 2 guys, and they're like, no, stay. Do you know this woman? We're like, we have no idea who she is. We pulled over, and the paramedics like, we're gonna give her a shot of something like something like
Truth
kind of
serum.
wake her up. Truth serum, yeah, because we want answers.
Don't you want to be here for the answers when she comes to?
So
No.
the paramedics are like, yeah, can you just hold her legs down while we give her the shot? I was like, don't you guys get paid? They legit had us hold this girl down while they were administering stuff. I was like, it was weird. We were like, we don't know her. Like, this is not our friend.
Yeah.
And we found out later that she was like, we called the hospital like the next day, and they were like, she's fine. I don't know why they told us. Isn't it HIPAA? Or something? But they were like, oh, she's fine. And they, for some reason, we found out that she was in a car with a bunch of people she didn't know. Like, she was just picked up and she was doing drugs. Something happened. She started reacting weird, so they just kicked her out of the car. But anyway,
Everything circles back to drugs.
yeah, most things. So we saw someone flailing, and we stopped. But we were a car full of people.
But the car stopped. You did not stop
I didn't stop.
because you didn't even see this person.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I would have stopped if
You
I
would
saw
have.
it. I would have.
Okay. And Nikki wouldn't have.
Nah.
But we were a car full of 5 guys.
Okay.
So it was like...
Did you get 5 guys?
Can I tell you, I love 5 Guys. It's probably, of all the burgers I've ever had, 5 Guys is my top burger. Have we talked about that?
I've never had 5 guys.
What?
Because their restaurants have open bags of peanuts in them.
They basically.
For our listeners that don't know, I'm allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
They could kill me. Oh, now they know how to kill me. It's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay.
It's okay. they gotta find you first.
Yeah.
No, but Five Guys. Will you, if I go and get it? Will you do like DoorDash? Will you,
Well, yeah. Here's I believe, don't they use peanut oil though? Well, I guess in the fries. I can't have the fries.
Burgers, yeah. But the burgers are so good.
Mm.
I think they're not to get into semantics, but I would even say they're to die for.
I don't really eat a lot of the red meat.
Mm-hmm.
That's especially if it's not lean.
Kosher.
I have a special trick for Five Guys though. I learned it after I had ate there the first time, and I spent an arm and 2 legs getting their regular meal, and they're like, yeah, this is what you get. You get the two patties because they're really thin, and you load it up with all the veggies. And I go, okay. I went back there a second time, and I was like, can I just get it with 1 patty? They're like, oh, you could. I was like, well, then that's what I want. And it wound up being like extra like $2 cheaper, and I saved money. And it's like, you don't even need all that extra meat. So that's what I did.
That's not really a trick. That's
It is.
It's not really a trick. Much more than it's like just not getting a double burger.
Yeah, so
It's like saying, you know how I save money at McDonald's? I don't get a double cheeseburger. I get a single cheeseburger. It's less expensive that way.
well, why is everybody
Anytime
just
you
do
get
that?
less, it's going to be less expensive. It's not a
Why does
trick.
everybody just think that they need? That's why I don't understand. Also, I go to, I just.
Go ahead.
I
Speak
gotta
your
work this
truth.
out. So I went to Burger King literally like
There's your first mistake.
4 days ago. I went to Burger King, right? But they do. You can go to any fast food, and I looked at that menu. Anytime I go to fast food, and I'm just like, "That's all you got? Like, really? This is all you have, right?"
It doesn't seem like menus were bigger when we were little.
Yeah.
Like menus, there was like 16,000
Well,
things on the
maybe
menu when I was
COVID
little.
killed it, maybe. But they have like the same 4 things in like 10 different ways with different numbers on it. Does that make any sense?
I think
You don't eat much fast food, Drew, do you?
I applaud. No, we can get on the topic of fast food. I actually
We're
thought of
we're
this.
in it. We're knees deep in it.
I actually thought of the topic of fast food a while ago, and now here we are.
Here we are.
I think I applaud. This is Burger King you were talking about?
Yeah, I'll get back to it in
Okay.
a minute. But
I applaud Burger King for not having so many different options because they're really getting back to what burger joints were originally.
Yeah.
You get a burger, you get some pop. By the way, do you know why they're called soft drinks?
Why?
They have no hard liquor in them.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Get out.
yeah, you knew
You did know that? Well, why didn't you say
Yeah.
anything?
because I was
Like
understood.
like a hard lemonade or a hard cider.
Uh-huh.
And the soft drink. I didn't think about that.
I
Soft
just learned.
drinks. Any drink is a soft drink.
That
Learn.
doesn't have.
Yeah. A water could be a soft drink.
Yeah.
Any drink without liquor.
Yeah.
That's why I bring my own liquor to Burger King.
You make your
I make my soft drinks into hard drinks.
Yeah, you can
started out
It's a
soft,
table. Yeah.
ended hard.
Ended hard.
except for hard water.
Hard water. You need a little salt.
Well, what was your conclusion to your Burger King story?
I pulled up to Burger King and literally it was like 1 a.m.
Okay.
and I was like, all right, here I go.
Second.
When the quality is peak.
Pretty much. And I know all I'm gonna want to get is what's it called? The cheeseburger deluxe, because I know it's like a regular burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, classic burger.
Mm-hmm.
And everything on that menu is like, I know right after I order this little fresh burger, the guy goes, "Would you like to add cheese and bacon?" And I'm like, no! Everything else on that menu has cheese and bacon already on it. Why would I want to do something to my delicious burger?
You want me to put a whole chicken patty on your burger? You want me to put 3 buns?
I was gonna say we got chicken fries, but I didn't even see them, so I was like, why tempt myself?
What's the last chicken shape, you think? We got chicken fries, White Castle's chicken rings. You can go and get a bag of Dino chicken nuggets.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
They used to have chicken crowns at Burger King at one point.
Crowns?
Chicken
Okay.
crowns.
In the kids' meal.
Yeah. My favorite Burger King story with Nikki is driving up to the drive-thru and Nikki going, "I bet you I can order a Whopper through the drive-thru, but just say the word Whopper. I can't say any other words."
Did I?
I have the video. It's going to be on our Patreon.
On the
yeah.
Patreon, yeah.
And Nikki drives up and the lady goes, "Oh, welcome to Burger King. How can I help you?" And Nikki just goes, "Whopper." And she goes, "Would you like a Whopper?" And he goes,
Whopper.
He said it 4 times, and she goes, "All right, pull up." I was like, I can't believe that worked.
Whopper.
I forgot about that. I really did.
When was this? Early days of when you moved down here?
A couple of years.
No, more recent.
More recent. Maybe,
Wow.
maybe less like.
Oh, pandemic fun times.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
I think it was early pandemic. Well,
And that's how you have fun in a pandemic.
yeah.
Yeah.
The drive-through and just yell at the drive-through people.
Yeah.
I've never. When was the last time you had a problem with like your food or like at a restaurant? Like, have you ever like just not tipped or just like walked out of a
So
restaurant?
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Whenever there's an issue with anything, when I go out to eat, I don't say anything.
Yeah, neither do I. But I mean,
And
like,
I
horrendous,
tip them
horrendous.
full.
Full, you said?
Fully.
18%.
Wow. Okay.
I would consider that full.
Yeah.
Full tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would think 20%
If I get
is like,
fed up, I
that's
do-
being
Right.
Yeah.
I
very
usually do
generous.
20%.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a generous tipper.
Well, I'll take the bill
Right.
if service was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I did
Mind you, I
20.
don't go anywhere that's like high end.
Mm-hmm.
But like if service was good enough, I'd be like, okay, what's the bill? What's 10% of that? Double it. It's 20%. But mind you, I'm like a Denny's boy.
Okay. Well, that's yeah.
The last time I didn't tip was probably that one time at Denny's where we went. This is a good story.
Okay.
I feel like I'm campaigning. This is a good story because I heard the story and I was like, wow, it's a great story. So we went to a Denny's. If you know me, you know I like to do little challenges for me and the group I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to Denny's. There was 4 of us. Me, Paul, and 2 Karens.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. It was me and Nikki and 2 Karens.
Okay.
And we decided.
Pandemic?
What?
Pandemic?
No, pre-pandemic.
Okay.
And you'll see why it's pre-pandemic as I'm
Oh,
telling you
okay.
the story.
Gotcha.
Pre-pandemic, we go to Denny's. The waitress comes and she acts like she can't be bothered, and she acts like she just won a Waitress of the Year award. So she walks up and she goes, "What do you guys want? No paper, no pen." We order. But we look down, we realize there's no silverware. We go, "Oh, that's weird." The waitress didn't bring us any silverware, but she took our order and everything. Drinks came out, soft drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But she never wrote anything down. And she's like, "I'm the best waitress ever. I don't need to write anything down." Blah, blah, blah. But she forgot silverware. So I go, challenge time. Here's the challenge. We are not allowed to ask for silverware. The waitress needs to figure out that there's no silverware on the table. Our food comes. Everybody's quiet. Thank you. We're sitting there looking at our food. The waitress never comes over to say, "How is everything?" Anything. And we proceed to eat.
Birth control.
We proceed to eat with our hands.
Did you order
I think
foods that you could?
someone got nachos.
Okay,
I got
that's-
a burger.
Okay.
Everything's pretty much hands.
Okay.
But Nikki got like eggs and hash browns.
I said, I'm going to go do it anyway
Yeah.
and I'm going to look at her in the eyes every time she walks by. I went for it.
And she went and she said, "How is everything?" And we were like, "Everything is good." And all of our hands were in our food. We
And
were
I was
eating
still-
with our hands. And
Oh,
then
gosh.
the bill came, and we were like, come on now. Like, maybe, I think we tipped like 10%. Like, it wasn't good. But it was nice. It wasn't, it was fun.
If
It was
anything.
it was a fun way to just ruin a waitress's night, I guess.
Oh, did you also go at like 1 o'clock in the
No, this
morning?
was like 9 at night. It was not that late. It was like probably like 7 or 8. I like Denny's.
I love Denny's.
Denny's or IHOP?
A Waffle House. I've been to Waffle House with Nikki.
Waffle House is the
Where?
public
Yeah.
restroom of breakfast places.
We went, remember we went up to, this was 6 years ago, we went up to Cape Canaveral.
Yes.
Yeah. When we came back, or when we were driving back, we stopped at Waffle House.
What did I eat?
I think we both got burgers. I
I've
think.
never had a good experience.
Oh,
at
we sat
Waffle
on
House.
the left side near
Yes.
the window.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
You
I
had
just
a
don't.
burger at
I don't remember what I
Yeah.
had. Are you trying to get like a salt? Oh no, that was a different time. I remember having a breakfast at a Waffle House with Paul
Uh-huh.
in another state.
Uh-huh.
And was it enjoyable?
What did I say? What I had?
No.
Oh, I had a breakfast.
But you did say breakfast.
You said no.
But you said, did I say what I had? You said breakfast. And then I said, okay. You said, did I say what I had? And I said, no. And you said breakfast.
And then he's gonna ask, "Did I say what I had?"
Did I say what I had for breakfast?
Did I mention
No.
that I'm really tired and I'm having one of those
Yeah,
moments?
Nikki's been up.
No,
for
it was just like one of those
21 hours.
You know how they have like two kinds of ham?
19
That's
hours.
sorry. Yeah, I did say breakfast, but I didn't say what the breakfast was. That's
Right.
that's what
What
you were,
did you have for
That's
breakfast?
what you were referring to.
Food.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what'd you have?
So when you go there, I think you can order two kinds of ham. They have like
Yeah, everybody knows
Regular
when
ham
you walk
and
in, they
salted
say
ham.
Ham or salt?
they say it's like regular ham steak or salted ham.
What's salted ham?
I think that's what I got, and I was like, "Oh, so do I want the other
Ham
ham?"
already high in sodium.
Yeah. I was like, "Let me get the salted ham." You know, Daddy like his salted ham.
Can I quote you on that?
Yeah.
Is that a scam likely calling you?
No.
Scam likely.
Is it a doctor's office calling
Yeah,
you?
probably.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
answer it on the pod.
the-
Yeah,
yeah,
put it
do
on
it.
speakerphone.
They're gonna say, "You know, you're supposed to be here now."
Yeah.
I thought
It's
to say, I
not
thought it's supposed to be
Yeah,
2 o'clock.
it's not 2 o'clock. Go ahead, answer me.
I thought,
And put it on
okay,
speakerphone.
well, yeah. Well, let's. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, sir. How are you doing?
I am amazing. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty fine, thanks for asking. This is the deliver guy. My name is... I'm calling you from the UPS delivery team, alright?
You're from the UPS.
Yes, sir. The reason that I'm calling you today, sir, is to verify if you are going to be home today to receive this prize.
A prize?
Yes, sir. You won a prize, sir, from our company. Didn't you receive a letter in your mail to verify about it?
No. What's the prize?
Well, you have lucky won $2.5 million in a certified check along with a brand new car. Congratulations.
Both things. A 2.5 million and a car?
Yes, sir, from
Oh,
the
my goodness.
publisher's clearinghouse.
Publisher's it's not going to be one of those big checks, is it? It's just going to be a normal sized check?
Well, it's a check because the size of your front door. Do you know the
Oh,
size
my
of your front door?
Goodness. It's going to be one of those checks?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Do
So
you?
will you be home to receive it?
Yes, of course. I'll be. If I know a check is coming, I'll be home. And is the car coming the same time as the check?
Listen to me, sir. Listen.
Of course.
Will you be home today, sir, to receive it?
I will, of course, be home. I barely leave my house.
Listen to me, sir. Sir, give me a chance to speak, sir, so you could understand.
I'm
what
sorry, but I'm
saying.
very excited.
Well, you don't need to be very, very excited, all right? You're going to see this with the white of your eye, so I need your eye to see this, all right?
Okay.
And are you interested to receive this prize?
Well, I mean, I'm excited.
Are you interested, sir, to receive this prize?
I am interested. Very interested.
Okay.
I'm
Are
aroused.
Are you familiar with the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Yes. I've heard of them.
Okay. What I need you to do is to get yourself a clean sheet of paper and a writing pen so I could provide to you your winning information that you're going to need to written down.
I have both in front of me. I was actually just writing a letter. But whenever you're ready.
Where are you right now?
Bathroom. Where are you?
Oh, okay, so you have a paper and a pen in your bathroom. That's silly. That's very silly. And you are such a liar.
No, I'm not. I was writing. You don't write with a pen and paper in your. I am often in my restroom. Between you and me, I have a disorder. But I am often in my restroom writing letters because I don't know.
Listen. Hello, listen.
I'm right here. Hello, I'm right here.
So shut the up. If you're talking, all I'm gonna hear and I'm talking the same time.
Oh, you are being very rude to me. Why would he say that to me? That's so mean. Maybe I am writing a letter in my bathroom. Can I call him back?
I thought that was my doctor appointment.
He wants to
my
give
gosh.
me $2.5 million and a car, and he cannot. First of all, I can believe I'm getting $2.5 million, but he can't believe that I write letters in my bathroom.
What I don't
I mean,
understand,
let's not suspend disbelief here. I thought I was being.
how does he talk like this? Hello, my name is Jeff. I would like to give you. I was like, this guy's a robot. And he goes,
Yeah, I thought it was
are you even
automated.
listening to me? I said, robots don't say that.
He was not a robot. He was a real person.
That was so weird.
That was bad. He
I thought it was
cursed me out.
automated.
And he hung up on me.
Wow.
That was something else. What a turn of events.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was. He's like, don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. I'm not the one cold calling people telling them they want money in a car.
What was he gonna have you write down though?
I don't know.
I'm very curious about
I
that.
know, that's why I want to call him that.
Well, he didn't even ask. I thought the first thing he would have done was say, what's your address so I could send it to you.
Right. He
Exactly.
said, are you home? I said, I barely leave the house. And then I
Yeah.
was going off of that when I said, I have a disorder where I barely leave the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. He never got any of my information.
I know, no.
I mean, not
he goes, have you ever heard of Publishers Clearing House? Yes. Is it going to be he said, I'm going to receive a check the size of my front door.
I was waiting for any information.
That was so weird.
Maybe he was just trying to keep us on the phone long enough.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now he's
Long
got,
enough for
now
what?
he's got all my information.
Oh, how?
I don't know.
This stuff only happens on the
Yeah,
pod.
so this only happens to us.
Thanks, thanks, guys. Oh.
I wonder if I've won $2.5 million in a car.
Well, guess what, guys? When
Because
this,
I
when
don't
this money
answer.
comes,
Yeah, we're gonna get real podcast equipment.
Yeah.
I imagine if all of a sudden there's a knock at the door, it's a giant check, and the guy's like, "Hey," he curses me out. He's like, "You could have won this. This was serious, dude."
you said your brother's going to get it.
Yeah, I'll be like,
He's from
it's
Transylvania.
like I rarely
he sounded like.
I rarely get calls from Dracula. I was ready to turn on him at any moment, but I was
You
like,
were
let's,
so nice.
let's see how far we could take this. And then he turned on me. I was gonna be like, "Hey, shut up!" Like I was gonna turn on him.
You should have been more. I mean, not realistic. You should have been like, I write poetry when in the bathroom. That's when I write my best work.
I write
I know it's like
poems.
difficult to.
Right? No, I was I didn't want to be. See, I don't think writing poetry in the bathroom is. I think that's weirder than He goes, you have pen and paper in the bathroom. Like, is that
That's
so
not that weird.
impossible?
No.
And why would you even say that? Why would you even question it?
Yeah.
He said, "Where are you?" Bathroom.
Yeah. Why are you even asking somebody?
Yeah.
Where are you in your house?
Like
That's
I'm,
a
like
weird
I'm
question.
wasting,
Well,
like I'm wasting his time.
Well, what I think he was doing was he was asking, like, where are you? Like, are you home? Kind of thing.
Oh,
He
he.
asked if I was home 12 times. Yes,
He
I'm
asked,
home.
would you be home?
Would you be home? Yes. Are you
Yeah.
home? I'm
Yes.
in the bathroom.
Now what?
Oh, maybe he was asking like, "Where are you? Like, what state are you in?" Although he should know that if he's
He
got a
should know
check
that.
coming.
Didn't he have our local area code?
Yeah, maybe.
No, he didn't.
Can I call him back
I don't want to.
That's for the next episode.
next episode?
This guy.
What are we at?
Let's just block him.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Are we good to go?
Let's
Yeah,
just
we're good
block
to go.
him.
You want to block him?
Nikki has an appointment today, very important one.
Yeah.
So we'll find out if.
And I, of course, have to stay home for
Yeah.
the check that's coming
Yes.
in the car. I wanted to say what kind of car. I had all these questions. This,
Yeah. Can you pick?
This ruse that was going on.
Like maybe a
Obviously.
certain amount of money that like the car can be worth, the value of the car, and you can
Oh.
pick like which car.
Yeah. I would go Toyota Yaris every single time.
Not a.
What?
What's the one we used to have?
Yeah. Nissan Versa.
Yeah.
I would like that too. Any, I would take any mid sedan.
Sedan.
Really, like a entry level sedan. Nikki, do you have a joke for us?
Do
It's
we,
gotta
do
be
we,
one-
do we
it's gotta be-
prepare this beforehand?
it's gotta
Or
be
it's
one-
always like every time I'm supposed to have one before we get here. Is that how
You're
it
a
works?
funny guy. We
Yeah,
assume
come on,
that you
just tell a
do.
joke.
I don't know. I'm the funny guy.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not the joke. I'm not like the one liner guy.
Ah, great.
I'm the like I fall over and like ha ha ha. Or I'm like the sneaky
You fall
guy.
over and you don't get up.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who falls and doesn't get up. A dead guy.
Pretty much.
How?
Oh, I had one.
I'm trying
I
to
had
think of
one
a
last
joke,
week.
too.
Didn't I have one? Didn't I tell you one? And you're like, "That's not funny." That one.
Yeah, that
What,
hilarious joke.
what was that joke? What was that
not
joke I
funny.
just
I don't
told you?
remember.
Oh, I just told you last week, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, that's gonna be great." You're like, "Don't tell that one anymore." I was like, "Yeah, that's gonna be my new joke." Oh. Oh, did you hear? Let me tell it
Like
like.
Joe Pesci's suit.
No,
Joe
no.
Pesci called. He said he loved your outfit.
that's I wrote that one.
Why is that funny?
Joe Pesci called. He likes your outfit. No, that's it. That's not a good one. I don't remember how the guy told it. I heard it, but I heard it from a comedian already though. But it's okay, right?
Okay, just
fine,
say it.
tell it. Whenever you're ready.
I gotta do it like multiple times. It's not gonna be good the first time.
Just no. It's.
Oh wait, it
no,
has to
no,
be
no,
like.
it'll be
Oh, it
from
has to
there.
be like it starts and then it has to conclude.
Yeah. That's what we
Oh no, this one's just like stand up.
Okay, do 10 minutes of stand up then. At the end of
You have
the
your
podcast.
appointment, so you don't have.
Yeah,
like
you don't have a lot. You got
joke
like
or
a
something?
like a knock knock.
Who's there?
This has been Matzo
It's
Boys.
fun, Matzo Boys.
Wait, we could do it like that.